I must be in a museum
Why?
because you're a work of art.
Hello my friends and welcome back to Where Are They Now? In today's video, I'll be giving you the rundown on the biggest K-pop girl group in the world, Blackpink. Let's dive in. Blackpink is a 4-member South Korean girl group consisting of Jisoo, Jennie, Rosé, and Lisa, formed by Southern Korean entertainment company YG Entertainment. Blackpink debuted on August 8, 2016, making them a third-generation K-pop group that very quickly racked up an impressive stream of accomplishments in both Asian and Western music industries. Blackpink became the fastest artist to dominate Billboard's World Digital Songs charts for their duo debut singles. Additionally, Blackpink also surpassed the record for the shortest time for a girl group to win on a music program for their first place dub on the famous South Korean music show Inkigayo, only 13 days after their debut. Do you like K-pop music? Let me know in the comments. Now let's rewind a bit. Less than 6 months after the famous foursome released their debut single album titled Square One, Blackpink revealed their follow-up, Square Two, on November 1st of the same year. The leading single, Playing With Fire, leveled up the girls' fame massively and allowed itself to become the group's second #1 single on the World Digital Songs chart. Their accumulated success earned them a heap of rookie awards at massive year-end Korean music shows, including the Melon Music Awards, Golden Disc Awards, and Seoul Music Awards. The year after these achievements saw Blackpink unveil their official fan club name, now known as Blink. On top of this, they dropped their digital single As If It's Your Last, which not only topped the digital world chart after a single day of tracking, but also broke the record for the most liked music video by a Korean girl group on YouTube, with 2 million likes at the time. Blackpink saw this as a good time to make their Japanese debut by promoting their self-titled EP in August prior to them re-releasing it as Re-Blackpink the following year. Blackpink's highly anticipated first Korean EP, Square Up, featured lead single Do 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 with a release date of June 15th, a debut at number 55 on Billboard's Hot 100 charts, as well as the official title of the highest charting song by all female K-pop acts on said chart. The visuals for 40 accumulated the most views online for a music video within the first 24 hours by a Korean act on YouTube, with 36.2 million views. However, this record was later overthrown by the world's biggest boy group, K-pop act BTS, and their music video for Idol. Blackpink's first world tour in your area kicked off in late 2018, starting with a double-night set show in Seoul on November 10th and 11th. The group announced their North American, European, and Australian dates in January 2019 after the release of their first Japanese album, Blackpink in Your Area. Blackpink's American debut followed the next month from their invite-only 2019 Universal Music Group's Grammy Artist Showcase. During that time, Blackpink also made numerous TV show appearances, including Good Morning America. In April, Blackpink dropped their second EP, Kill This Love, where the visuals accumulated the most viewed online video in the first 24 hours with 56.7 million views. The record was later again beat by BTS, this time for their Halsey-featured Boy With Love track. Still within that same month, Blackpink became the first female K-pop group to perform at Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. Now let's discuss their latest comeback and how it pertains to what we've learned so far. Most recently, Blackpink has taken over the K-pop industry once more with their pre-release of leading single Pink Venom for their upcoming Born Pink album. What was once the most anticipated release of 2022, though, has since become a breeding ground for heavy criticism, specifically from fans of the group. Reason being? Well, the 4-piece vocal group was on a former almost 2-year hiatus with no group activities prior to Pink Venom, so naturally fans were eager for the tease of an early drop. However, Blinks have now chalked up the group's unofficial hiatus from their last comeback in October 2020 to be YG's seemingly obvious ploy at ensuring Blackpink curated the biggest release of the year. And this does make sense if fans are being starved for over a year for Blackpink content in an industry which typically hosts comebacks every few months. Nonetheless, surely the response it got was probably not the one YG was expecting, as Blackpink maintains the fastest group to surpass 86 million views for their music video in 2022, and finally sliding BTS out of their place for their yet-to-come comeback in their dueling music history. Fans have been left unimpressed despite the single breaking massive records on its first day of release. Korean Blinks in particular have raised concerns about Pink Venom bearing too much resemblance to their older releases. YG also made a promise to Blinks prior to the drop that Born Pink will feature 2 title tracks with the most expensive music videos ever produced by their label, featuring various costume changes and 10 separate elaborately themed sets. This seemed to satisfy Blinks until K-Nets got a hold of the actual song and music video in question. K-idols like ITZY's Yuna and Stray Kids' Bangchan had nothing but praises for PV, but Blinks just don't agree. To expand K-Net's Harvest feelings of becoming bored of Blackpink's last 4 to 5 years of concepts they claim are all the same. Fans have also chimed in to admit that they believe the girl group lacks diversity in their musical discography, as well as their thoughts of Blackpink's choreography often being repetitive. Loads of blinks have been calling out Blackpink's producer, Teddy Park, although it wouldn't be the first time that fans directly attacked the man, credited for penning all their songs to date. So really, there is no surprise that fans immediately took to Twitter to savagely express their opinions on the comeback. One fan tweeted, "If anyone else released Pink Venom, y'all would be crapping on them nonstop for how bad the song is. Just because it's Blackpink doesn't mean it's good." Another wrote, "Fire Teddy for keeping the same structure for his songs, fire the choreographer. Same ish every comeback for the past 3 years." A third fan said, "Woke up early to listen to Pink Venom and what the F did I just listen to? The song is so effing bad, Teddy, I want a refund." An additional fan tweeted, "Pink Venom is so underwhelming, the writing is bad and lazy, lines are repetitive and empty, the instrumental is simple in the most boring way, the ratatata part is so annoying." And finally, another blink chimed in with, "Agree. I hate to say this, but Blackpink became so predictable. They need to work with new producers. Even the ending, the song, the choreo, and the music video looks the same as their previous songs. Honestly disappointed." Now this by far isn't the first time Blackpink supporters have demanded better for the group. In fact, their fandom is quite known for it. Blinks can do it all, from insisting on consistent comebacks with no large gaps in between, to fairly and properly promoting all 4 members equally on their solo endeavors, like Jisoo's Snowdrop Drama and the rest of the group's solo tracks. Basically anything to ensure YG Entertainment is utilizing the members' talents to their maximum potential and not allowing them to waste away. On the opposite side of the negative backlash though are fans who actually liked Pink Venom. The drop for the album being released on September 16th has some amped up with its catchy lyrics alongside the stunning visual video. The announcement of the first of 2 title tracks coming out early was also featured in their group Twitter update for their Born Pink World Tour, starting in Seoul in October and finishing out in London on December 1st, 2023. Put all this together and you get a viral response from the public. Again, Twitter saw a slew of positive tweets alongside the negative ones, with one stating, "Blackpink, Pink Venom, they're killing it." Another fan expressed, "Pink Venom is the best Blackpink comeback, I'm sorry, no one comes close." Still, the sweet words of approval have been overthrown by the bad reception the majority of Blackpink's fandom has received from Pink Venom. However, this can be said for any successful acts in the industry, especially as Blackpink currently has the highest subscriber count of any musical act on YouTube, surpassing worldwide legends like BTS and Justin Bieber with a whopping 77.2 million subs. They've teamed up to collaborate with influential and popular American artists like Lady Gaga for Sour Candy, which hit number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, Selena Gomez for Ice Cream at number 13, and Bet You Wanna alongside Cardi B for the 33rd spot. On their own, Blackpink's debut full-length project peaked at number 2 on Billboard's 200 charts. Alongside their several entries, Blackpink has also catered to a worldwide headlining tour in high-ranking venues like LA's Forum and London's Wembley Arena. When they spoke with Rolling Stone back in May, the girl group explained that they want to be ordinary more than anything, despite their international stardom. They also broke down their involvement in their musical progress, where Jisoo said, quote, "We don't just receive a completed song. We are involved from the beginning, and this process of creating makes me feel proud of our music." Conclusively, in under 2 years, Blackpink managed to accumulate a mass spark regarding their highly awaited Pink Venom comeback. Regardless of how long it's been, Blink's enthusiasm didn't seem to dull all that much, as the visuals for it obtained the biggest YouTube premiere of this year, as well as the media's platform's 3rd biggest ever. YouTube was also the one to make the announcement that Pink Venom hit 90.4 million views within its first 24 hours and surpassed their previous record for their 2020 single How You Like That with 86.3 million views. BTS does still hold the top 2 spots though, both for K-pop and generally, having cleared twice with over 100 million views on its first day. Every one of these massive accomplishments falls in line with YouTube's updated 2019 policy to exclude paid advertising videos in its view counting to ensure that the numbers reflect what fans actually watched on their own. Aside from promoting in South Korea, Blackpink is scheduled to perform their new song at this year's MTV VMA Awards on August 28th before they hit the road for their Born Pink World Tour mid-fall. Blackpink currently has 6 videos uploaded to YouTube that obtain over 1 million views respectively, including accompanied visuals for How You Like That's official video and dance practice, Kill This Love, Do Do Do, As If It's Your Last, and Boom Baya. Alongside the music video for Pink Venom, the K-pop superstars dropped a social media challenge, hashtag Pink Venom Challenge, as a YouTube Shorts exclusive. All 4 members have shared their own individual shorts to kick off the challenge and encourage fans to learn the choreography. The challenge will extend all the way until a day prior to the sophomore studio album being released on September 16th, followed by the world tour between October of this year and June of next year, with dates all across the city in North America, Europe, Asia, and Australia. Alongside their Pink Venom drop, Blackpink recently made a speech calling on world leaders to be more urgent and serious about the climate change issues occurring at the COP26 summit in Glasgow, Scotland last week. The girls at Blackpink were named Goodwill Ambassadors earlier this year for the UN's 26th Climate Change Change conference, where the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson extended an invitation for the group. The members shared their speeches on social media for their 5.1 million Twitter followers, but this was met with some division in the fandom. While most Blinks showed support for Blackpink's message, others created havoc on the app by focusing on unrelated topics of the group rather than what the girls were sharing. One instance reads, "Blackpink not having a comeback is a bigger issue than climate change," with another dramatically adding, "Blackpink's comeback would save the planet." Naturally, diehard Blinks were not pleased and insisted others respect the band's very serious message to not cause any more issues. However, the fandom was already pretty divided previously over Blackpink's lack of musical releases prior to Pink Venom. One fan who felt crossed by the jokes tweeted, "I can't believe that even Blackpink gets disrespected by their own fans. This post is a serious matter. You can't just comment here asking for a comeback. Can't you guys be mature even for once? You don't deserve them." An additional fan finalized, "I know you have demands, but replying those under this post is not appropriate. This is Blackpink giving speeches about climate change. Let's be rational here, people." Blackpink also eventually released another upload urging that fans should work with them in tackling climate changes in their respective areas. Now that is it for today's WATN. If there are any other Hollywood hotties you'd like to see in our next rundown, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to let us know what your thoughts are on today's Where Are They Now video. This was your host Michaela, and I'll see you all again in the next one.